Well, hello and welcome to the show. This is the Country Show. Tonight we've got a special feature. We're going to feature a lot of songs from a writer in Nashville called Lonnie Ratliff. He sends out MP3s to people, and I'm going to play some of them tonight. And now here's the first one by Pearlie Curtis, Too Many Honky Tonks, written by Lonnie Ratliff.
You and I could never seem to talk. Now there's no reason to. 'Cause what we had, we don't have anymore. We watched love grow, then go up in smoke. Ashes from a spark. And all we left each other is somewhere in the dark. Somewhere in the dark where no one can see. Tears will close the final chapter on what was you and me. When the time is right, I'll dry my eyes and you'll slip from my heart. And memories will take love's place somewhere in the dark. Talk is cheap, but silence costs a fortune. Now the things we never said, we never can. This fairy tale won't have a happy ending. And once upon a time won't come again. Somewhere in the dark where no one can see, tears will close the final chapter. What was you and me? When the time is right, I'll dry my eyes and you'll slip from my heart. And memories will take love's place somewhere in the dark. And all we left each other is somewhere in the dark.
Pearlie Curtis and Too Many Honky Tonks. Pearlie Curtis and Somewhere in the Dark. Not Too Many Honky Tonks, as the picture said. Sorry about that. Play the other one later on. Well, this is one actually written by Ron Davis, but it's under the guiding hand, publishing-wise, of Lonnie Ratliff. Susie Hopman now. Here Comes Trouble.
Try to be a good girl, yeah, I try to do right. I stay away in the corner, tucked out of sight. And then I see that smile from across the room, and I forget the scars all over my heart from cowboy boots. Here comes trouble, cool as he can be. Here comes trouble, trouble with the capital T. Checking out the place, looking every which way, headed straight for me. Ah, here comes trouble, I know him can tell. Don't he look good? Don't he look sweet? But he's a pretty poison, bubbling and boiling down underneath. Here comes trouble. Who let him in? Here comes trouble. Now the devil is his best friend. I bet you 10 to 1 before the night is done, I'm in trouble again. Girls, heed my warning. Try to save yourselves. Blew in this morning, direct from hell. I tell you what I'm gonna do here to save everybody else. I'm gonna have another drink, gather up my strength, sacrifice myself. Now here comes trouble, cool as you can be. Here comes trouble, trouble with a capital T. Checking out the place, looking every which way, headed straight for me. Now here comes trouble. Ooh, let him in. Here comes trouble. Now the devil is his best friend. I bet you 10 to 1 before the night is done, I'm in trouble again. I bet you 10 to 1 before the night is done, I'm in trouble again. Oh, here comes trouble. Here we go again. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Detroit ain't a cowboy's kind of town. This bar's as close to a honky-tonk as anything I've found. And did I hear you say you're from Fort Worth? And by the way, you're the only girl who wears a Stetson hat in this whole dang town. Darling, did you say that you're from Texas? Fancy that, I'm from Texas too. We're both a long way from the Lone Star State, and I could use some company, how about you? Darling, could I buy you a cold beer? Let me apologize, they don't sell Lone Star here. I moved here years ago, and I miss Texas, guess it shows. I hate seeing a Texas sunset or a girl like you in years. Darling, did you say that you're from Texas? Fancy that, I'm from Texas too. We're both a long way from the Lone Star State, and I could use some company, how about you? Both a long way from the Lone Star State, and I could use some company, How about you? Darling, did you say that you're from Texas? Fancy that, I'm from Texas too.
Did you say you're from Texas? That was Pearlie Curtis there, and it comes from the album Too Many Honky Tonks. That's where they got mixed up. Sorry about that. That was written by Lonnie. Now here's one written by the singer Mike Contini, Peace of Mind.
Nothing like the beach in the winter time, watching the sea rush up the sand, taking a walk to gain a peace of mind, watching the seagulls soar over the land, wishing you were a bird instead of a man, so you could lift your wings and fly away, just for one more day. Hey, yeah. Nothing like the forest in the springtime, watching all the trees turning green, taking a walk to gain a peace of mind, watching the sparrows fly from tree to tree, wishing you were a bird instead of a man, so you could lift your wings and fly away, just for one more day. Hey, hey, yeah. Nothing like the mountains in the summertime, listening to the wind make a peaceful sound, taking a walk to gain a peace of mind, watching the eagle fly high in the sky, wishing you were a bird instead of a man, so you could lift your wings and fly away, just for one more day. Hey, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah.
And here's a song written by Lonnie C. Ratliff and Vic Holroyd. It's Victoria Eamon and Troubadour.